gearbox has the part I need, and we're gonna replace it. Well, what I did prior to taking off the old part is I took it apart already, and I put in a regular lug nut, and then it seems to me that to take these off, I just used like needle nose pliers, and I just kind of cut it off. Yeah. Turn. The other side will turn. So what I do is I get some pliers and I hold on to it really good while I use a wrench to take this one off. That's what I do. Like I use these pliers to grip it really hard while I'm using the wrench on the other side. That's how I'm doing it for now. Okay, once you get the hub off or the little nut off, you just have to flip the thing over to remove the wheel off. Then over here I used a jigsaw or some other, like a machine to kind of like fix it so that way I could put a regular lug nut on. And then here's the part that broke. See this part right here? And to remove it, this is the one part of it, the part that operates the wheel there. And then you got to remove everything. You got to remove the whole thing. That's the axle. Then this is the other side of this. Is the good motor or the good gearbox. And then this one I had already removed this gear that was destroyed, but I put it back so that way they could use it while I waited for this part. So you just remove the part like this. Let's see. I'm not sure how I did it last time, but it just pries off. And there's the motor. And then I got to remove the bolts for the motor so I could transfer it onto the new gearbox. I'm going to do that now. And having removed these two bolts that were over here, one right here and one right there, having removed those, that took off the motor. And I have to transfer it to this one here, the good one. And then this one is the one with the broken gear. And then there's 4 bolts that take this apart. It's really simple. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very simple. And you got to remove these motor bolts too to take off the motor so you could take this thing apart. So I took it apart already. And this is where the broken gear is at. See, I took it off already. See, there's the common part that breaks in these things. And then there's the other gears. See, the motor drives this one, and then it makes everything else work. There. And then here's the new one. Well, I actually got a used one because new ones are a lot more expensive. Typically, you could get it fixed for about $25. But on eBay, I bought this on eBay for 25 bucks used. This is a used one. Because I don't even know if they have a new one, but well, I believe they do, but I think it's like $60. And then this one goes over this. And that's what actually drives the wheel here. See? They should make them out of metal, not plastic. Well, anyway, I'm going to put it back on. See, the motor will be going in here. And then I got to bolt it on. And then I just stuff it in here. I just stuff it. And that's about it, really. Wow.
As a cheese.
It's a baby.
For Jerry.
Yeah?
He made it yellow.
Like a cheese. I painted a nut to look like a piece of cheese. Huh?
Yeah.
So I put in the motor already. It's just these 2 bolts.
What's a bolt?
Some of these, I guess somehow these parts, you know, felt a little bit different. So I had to kind of interchange parts, and I just took the main gear that was broken out of the new one, and I just put it in this one, no problem. And then, anyway, so should work now. Now I just stuff it in there. I put the motor back on, and now all I gotta do is just stuff it in there. Maybe I just have to push this plastic out so I can stuff it in there. There. Actually, it works best this way. It's easiest to stuff it in this way. There. And then right here, somehow I'll just get it in here somehow.
You can't get in there.
This part keeps getting caught there. Now I got it. Now it's ready to go.
Oh?
Ready to go. I just put the So when you put the axle in there, you just make sure that the gearbox is aligned like this, and then you just slide the whole assembly in here, the wheel and the axle, and then the same thing on the other side. If you can replace a spark plug on a car, you could do this. So I put this all the way in there. So now the other part, the part that slides in here, see there's a new motor or the new gearbox. That's how you test them, by the way. It's supposed to sound this way when you turn it. If it doesn't sound like that, then there's something wrong with it. So then I could put the other wheel back on, and then just be sure that it lines like that. And then I'm ready to put the hubcap on, and then I could put the bolts on there. But when you put it on, be sure that it's sort of snug, but not too tight though. But it has to be snug enough so that way these don't come too loose, because if they come loose, then this will start eating away. Like if it's too far away, contacting this part, it's gonna start eating it away if it's too loose, and it'll ruin it. So I gotta be sure it's tight enough so that way this is in there as far as it goes on both sides. Gotta be sure on that, because it'll ruin it if it's too loose, and then it starts eating it away. And that's it.
Daddy,
Of what?
I'm trying to go to Clarissa.
Yeah, go. You need to go back. Wow. What? Gotta go backwards. Backwards. All the way. Okay, more. Okay, now go forward and turn the other way. Go forward, and then you gotta go all the way. Okay.